Hi, it's Hilda Andrade here, Umbelina. That's my maiden name. I went to Central Commerce from 1974 to 1978. I am now married, and I've been married since school's ended, about a couple weeks later. And I have 2 children and 3 grandchildren. Life's been good. It was hard in the beginning, being married and all that stuff, and trying to get my first job after school finished. I was actually unemployed for 3 months, and finally got a job at an insurance company. I made my way up over the years. Had my kids when I was working there, and then back in '86, we all got canned. The Canadian division was gone, and we were sent out and into the world and learning how to fend for ourselves again. So I managed to get a few jobs over the years. It's been, back and forth with different companies. I've managed to go from a small typist to a administrative assistant where I am here at the University of Toronto. And I'm enjoying myself here. I have a great boss, great friends. And it's been busy. It's been a very busy year for me as well.
And how long have you been at University of Toronto?
I've been here since October 2000, so I'll be 12 years this summer, this fall.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Now, we connected through Facebook a few years ago, and what I really love about you is your passion for Central Commerce. You have really good passion about it and good memories.
Yes, yes. The students were amazing. The teachers were out of this world. I mean, they did what they could for us. We took advantage. Actually, we took advantage of them. Sort of. We didn't care. We thought we were our own little people, and a lot of us would be skipping. I was a skipping queen, unfortunately, but the green sheet queen, as she'd call myself, as a lot of us do remember. And but now when I look back, it's like they did their job. They did well. Mr. Dorge was my favorite typing teacher, and I left that class with 90 words a minute, and I always got complimented with that, being one of the fastest typists in commerce history. And every time I went to job interviews and whatever, and then, wow, you're the quickest we've ever had here, and a lot of times I got hired because of that.
And I know, even though you said, oh, I skipped and everything, and obviously the teachers didn't like that, you were, however, very likable. Yeah. And I know many teachers have very fond memories of you, as I think some of them actually came to your wedding.
Yes, Mr. Block, who unfortunately can't make the reunion, he's going to be in Europe, and Mr. French, our phys ed teacher, joined us. And actually, I caught up with Mr. Block a couple weeks ago by email, and he says, oh yes, your wedding, I'll never forget that Portuguese wedding with that big buffet at midnight. We didn't know where to put the food after.
Wonderful. And and you have done so much for this reunion, because you're not in marketing, but boy, you've tried to find every possible nook and cranny that we could have exposure, and that's really something amazing. I'm so looking forward to being with you. You've been a really big part of this being a success.
Thank you, Bernie. It was something. I mean, I guess 34 years out of high school, different jobs I've had. Obviously, the internet is a big tool, and you can work so much with it. I mean, if you Google Central Commerce 100, we're all over the place. It's just incredible, all the places that have picked us up. I mean, even MSN.com picked us up a few weeks ago.
And that's because of the two of us working in different offices. We've only met once, really. We're in 34 years we've met once, but obviously we have kindred spirits in that we're passionate about this. And I'm really, really happy that you've done so well, because you're really an example of a lot of young ladies from back then, Hilda. I don't know if you know that, because what you've done is extraordinary. You went from being a teenager to going right into adulthood, and a lot of young women went there. So I really want you to be there, and look forward to seeing you May 4th and 5th.
Absolutely, and happy anniversary, 100th anniversary of Central Commerce, and we will see you guys all there.
Thank you, Hilda.